a back-to-back for the Warriors and the Spurs, and the third and final meeting between the firing Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler on the baseline, reversing it up and in.
He's looking to make them pay right off the bat.
Warriors offensive rebounding was spectacular last night in Phoenix.
Guy Santos had a big part to play now.
Now that Steph makes that look easy. Okay, that's not that easy a shot. Jamski feed set. Bring that three in. That's how hot he's been, making 53 threes and inside of a month. Draymond right down the lane.
You want them to keep this same energy all the way throughout. Build a big lead.
That's the key. Keep adding to the lead. Curry wing jumper is perfect, and Steph is 2 of 3. They get that sense of inevitability, so you want to lead them right to that. And the 3 dropped in by Vassell. Really respected and came to like Chris Paul last year a lot.
And again, the 80 games, especially when you've had like hamstring injuries and all these different things, as he makes that shot, we need to stop talking good about him. He's going to.
That's enough of Chris Paul. Buddy Hield. Buddy. Now 6 threes away from 200 on the year. Draymond just a touch pass to Steph. How pretty was that? I played with you for 13 years. Just a little volleyball touch pass for 3. Draymond at his feet set. That 3 is down. So Draymond Green, 32% on the year. Flipping it up and in. You see Castle.
Power.
He was really good in All-Star Weekend. Looney the decision maker, and perfectly thrown to J.K. Mamu Kelishvili finding Champagnie out of the corner, and those corner threes and staying attached to that shooter, the highest effective shot in the NBA in terms of points per shot attempt. Jimmy Butler swinging corner threes, and he rails it. Got him back. And got Harrison Barnes, who launched the 3. J.K. He takes his time and his feet are set. The dizziness and a couple vision issues. That his shooting has come around because he feels so much better. And Kuminga, he is cutting perfectly. And Looney is going back to high school, come on, in Milwaukee, becoming the distributor. And make that right decision. Keldon Johnson decides to hammer that down.
The rim is still shaking right now.
Blake Wesleyan threw it off the back. And Blake Wesley threw it off of the rear end of Podziemski and got a layup. Wesley attacking, and see that burst because he got all the way to the rim.
Fast.
Blake Wesley had the 1 year at Notre Dame, and then is developing in the NBA as Draymond hits the trail 3.
And of course he yelled, "Boo!"
Shot clock is 3. Harrison Barnes checked it. Podziemski flew by. Barnes made the 3 anyway. Spurs did this to the Clippers last night. Took a double-double by Zubac as Chris Paul hits a 3. And the first Spurs lead of the night. Mamu Kelishvili. The Spurs run continues. Moses Moody just doubled the Warrior production right there. Dropping in 3.
He was just waiting.
Curry attacking and finishing on the other side. And Steph jumped into Wesley and got a free throw coming. Chris Paul has been running pick and roll for over 20 years. Sim 3. CP3. He's got 8. 3 of 3 from the field. A lot of it has been what Glenn likes to call the shot diet. Buddy Hield, who had been 1 of 6, does hit a 3 there. Launches 3 in the second. CP3 is 4 for 4.
Is a miss.
Leads all scorers with 12 and 3 made 3. Buddy Hield. So Buddy came in needing 7 to get to 200. He's made 3 tonight.
That subtle little pump fake gave him a little more time. He got separation initially off of it.
Draymond lost the handle. Guess who's got the good hands? Jimmy Butler's got 11. Out to Buddy for 3. Sell out to Castle. And the lob back to him. Perfectly done. So one thing with threes being taken, long shots yield long rebounds and start fast breaks. Sneak on the baseline. Moses Moody. Play off Jimmy Butler, the decision maker. It's just Moody right down the lane. Moses punches one, and the Warriors retake the lead. And Moody goes to that campus. Go down the lane, kids. Just dunk on someone's head, basically. Sell hits a 3.
Still didn't want him to go that direction. Steph really wanted to. Steph comes off the screen and knocks down a three.
Because if you can't grab him, you can't guard him.
Right, he gets separation much easier.
Curry, three in transition.
Okay,
Here he comes.
he's back to humbling people.
Curry has that look in his eye right now. Pajemski didn't settle for the three. Brandon on the D-cell to lay it up and in.
He's too good at it.
And he's got the little D-cell celebration afterwards.
It is amazing. He shows you how he does it, but again, reacting to Steph's drive.
Steph Curry's got 18. Buddy Hield checking in. Keldon Johnson launching a three. Butler knows they're in the bonus. So he attacks against Draymond a layup.
He made Mamu commit with a good, tenacious, threatening move.
And it's a man's rebound. Jimmy Butler in motion. Running with Buddy Hield. Back to Jimmy. Passed up a shot. Because Curry's got a three. Steph's got 11 in the quarter. 21 in the game. Butler in the middle of everything good. Buddy Hield. And Buddy. 3 away from 200 threes for the 7th consecutive season. Sell has been the hot hand here in the third quarter, though. He's got 12. Steph for three. Yes, sir. So Curry with 14 in the quarter, 24 in the game. Buddy Hield misses that three. Kuminga, look what I found. Champagnie thought about that three. Mooney made that a tough shot, but Keldon Johnson's got little baby hooks. He's got strength where you run things through Jimmy Butler. So cutting Pajemski and flipping it up and in. And man, as a tandem, they work well together. That's why we don't like the greatness being held off the ball.
True. Give the greatness some pulse.
Kuminga dunking it home. Champagnie, Keldon Johnson, Chris Paul. With Harrison Barnes and Blake Wesley. And Harrison Barnes drops in the three.
Pajemski was just a little late getting back.
Butler corkscrews his way up and in. And draws the foul. Chris Paul, sleight of hand back out to Champagnie. And not even Champagnie strokes the three. Keldon Johnson missing there and tipping it up and in. Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Blake Wesley, Keldon Johnson, Julian Champagnie. Champagnie to Barnes. Open corner three, and the Spurs are right here. Draymond to an open Jimmy Butler, corner three. Butler's got 22, and he's 2 of 2 from deep. Looking to attack and having it knocked away. Spurs forcing the turnover. Vassell in a 2-on-1. Champagnie will take it in and lay it in.
They turned that around so quick.
Curry down the lane. And over Mamu Kelly to float it home.
And again, Steph and Jimmy Butler. Let them work together. Steph came off of Jimmy Butler's screen.
And Castle hits a three. Even at only 28%, his first make of the night, 1 for 5. Pajemski tipped it out. Curry reload three. Draymond walling off for the rebound. Third opportunity. Curry coming and finishing. There's a no call there as Castle and Pajemski came together. Mamu Kelly rims home a triple. ISO Jimmy Butler to the baseline. And he didn't get the foul.
Ooh,
and it knocked away, wasn't pleased. And Castle put San Antonio on top. Tough to score here in the fourth for the Dubs.
Split action.
And Curry gives the Warriors the advantage. Curry deflected away, now 3. And then Draymond threw it away. Castle attacking Champagnie. The sidestep 3, plenty of time, and he bottoms that. 100 seconds of crunch time, down at deuce. Got him. Butler is fouled again. And Butler perfect at the line, and we are tied again. They're looking for Steph on a reload. Can they throw away? Keldon Johnson on Draymond. He'll step in, miss. And over the back, it's a foul on Castle.
Jimmy Butler was there. They've been #1 boards on turnover. And Jimmy Butler makes the second one too. #1 points off of those turnovers.
The clock giving them a 2-for-1 likely opportunity. Keldon Johnson on Draymond again. Keldon Johnson, he wins this battle. And we're tied. Curry. Harrison Barnes steals it from Butler. That's the worst of everything coming out of the timeout. Hassel inside. Keldon Johnson laid it home. Down 2. 2 men jumping at Curry. 4 seconds left in the game, and then Draymond is fouled.
Free throws.
Draymond hits them both. We're tied at 111. Harrison Barnes launching the 3. Got it! The Spurs win the walk-off. The former Warriors.
As y'all can see, I had no words for this game. We will be seeing CANCUN. The Warriors are 0-4 in the play-in. We are 0-4 in the play-in. We let ourselves get in the play-in. We can't lose any more games. Now we're in a point where we can't lose any games, and we need certain teams to win certain games. Y'all let Harrison Barnes game us? Are we being fucking serious? I'm so disappointed. I'm disappointed as fucking this team, man. I'm disappointed, man. Curry is 37. He can't do it all by himself, gang. Jimmy Butler, where the fuck are you at? You might have had 25, I think. I did watch this game. I seen this nigga game us last night. I seen it. I had no words for this reaction. I knew I was not going to say anything in this reaction. What is there to say? We let them beat us. We let the Spurs beat us. The Spurs aren't playing for a goddamn thing. Not one thing. And we letting them beat us. We got to get Giannis for KD in the offseason. We got to get Giannis for KD in the offseason. Because I'm telling y'all right now, we're not making the finals. We're not. Most this team can do is go to the conference finals. We're not going to make the finals, let alone win the finals. We're not going to do it, man. And I'm a Warriors fan saying this, bro. We're not going to do it. We need one more piece. We need one more piece. We need one more closer. We need one more person who's a sniper. And in my opinion, it's either KD or Giannis that needs to come to the Warriors in the offseason. Curry is 37. He has ass problems right now, back problems. We're depending on him. It's not going to get it done, man.